A part on Pippa's wheelchair was broken during transport. And accidents happen, accidents are okay, but the way that you handle an accident matters a lot. If you've never met Pippa, this is her. She's a rescue puppy with cerebellar hypoplasia who was recently adopted and is currently on her journey to New York to her forever family. Now, Pippa has very limited mobility outside of her wheelchair, so of course we sent her wheelchair with her when she went to be adopted. Now, and this is important, because of the distance of that drive, two different commercial transporters chose to split the drive with one another. Transporter number 1 picks Pippa up from me, does the vast majority of the distance, hands off to transporter number 2 today, who is taking Pippa to her forever home tonight. When transporter number 1 picked Pippa up, she came into the house, we did a full education session on how to properly put Pippa in and out of her chair and use it. The chair was fine, there was no damage, no missing pieces. Now, with commercial transporters, they often give you updates as they're along the route, so this was an update that I did receive on Monday where I missed something. It said, we're in this city now for the night with a couple of photos. I looked at it quickly and said, thank you for the update. What I did not notice was this little detail on this photo up here. But I'm scrolling Facebook today, and this pops up on Facebook. I removed identifying information because the point here is not to dox anybody. But if you notice, that little plastic loop on that side of her wheelchair connects with a pin. And on this side, there's no pin there. And the plastic loop is being used as a leash attachment, which is completely inappropriate. So all of a sudden, I'm like, where is the pin? When did the wheelchair break? And why are you posting something like this instead of telling me that the wheelchair broke? And hold to read my comment back. And of course, I also reached out directly to the transporter to be like, hey, I just saw this on Facebook. It's not fair to put it on the adopter to replace the broken part of the wheelchair. We would hope that since the damage occurred on transport, that you would replace the broken part. The response that I got from this transporter, this has got to be one of the worst responses I've ever seen in terms of like customer service or like general decency. You are working with an animal's mobility device. This is a wheelchair that a dog uses to ambulate. The part that's broken probably costs like $25-30. So if you break it, just own it, say, hey, sorry, this happened. I'm happy to replace it and move on. But this was the response that we got. Oh, maybe I should have refused to transport the wheelchair, or maybe next time pay for a private transport. Are you not a private transporter? My response, wow. Not even an apology for breaking the chair. This was a paid private transport at a cost of $1,483. All we were hoping for was a sorry, my mistake, I'll replace the part broken in transport. I'm out of time. Part 2.